Hey guys, it's QuickyBaby, and I'm going to end one of the most asked questions that I get about my mods. What mods do you use? Where can I get them? How do I install your mods? How can I make my mods look like your mods? I'm going to end that right now because I'm going to show you guys exactly from scratch how I would install my entire mod pack. And I'm also going to provide it for you down below in the description in a WinZip format. If you haven't read my FAQ, why not? There's loads of useful information on there so that you can find out about me without specifically having to ask me a question and join the hundreds of people who ask me specific questions every day which I just don't have time to reply to anymore. So as my FAQ states here, what mods do I use? I use XVM and Zoom mod. Okay, so using the wonders of Google, let's see if we can find the latest XVM. So I'm going to type in XVM into Google. The first link that I get is the right link. Wow, there we go. XVM 4.0.1 for World of Tanks client 0.8.7. That sounds like that's what I need. So we're going to click on this, and then we're going to click here, and it's going to download it right there. Brilliant. We're going to need more than XVM. Also, we're going to go to the same link that we just found. We're going to type in XVM again just to get there quickly. We're also going to need XVM stat, because XVM stat allows XVM to work, so we're going to need this as well. So we're going to click on here, and then we're going to click on here, and it's going to download. So we've got our two files. Also, we're going to need the Dokkan library, which you can find here. So we're literally going to click the Dokkan library download. We're going to click here as simple as possible, and it's going to download. So I already have Dokkan installed, so I'm not going to uninstall and reinstall for you guys. As it's saying here, please uninstall the previous version and restart your computer before running this installer. But what you will need to do is download this Dokkan install, download an XVM stat, and download an XVM. Next, you want to install the Dokkan. Secondly, you want to start to open up these zips. Here we go. I'll show you both of these zips here. This is what we have inside. On the left, we have the XVM stat, and on the right, we have XVM for 8.7 inside these folders. I use WinRAR to open these. You can use whatever zip/rar program that you want to use. Next, you want to find your World of Tanks folder. Mine is in Program Files, so you need to find your World of Tanks folder, the one that you use on a regular day. Next, you have a series of folders, but what you need to do is you need to get this, and you need to copy it, and you need to paste it into your regular World of Tanks folder. You need to copy-paste XVM stat 161 into your World of Tanks folder. Next, what you need to do is you need to go here to XVM, and you can see they've got a resmods folder. You can either copy-paste this to replace your current resmods, or what you can do if you're a bit more cunning is see that you need to just copy-paste the XVM and the 0.87, so you can keep all of your old ones just in case you need to use them. So we're just going to copy-paste those into here, and it will make an XVM folder, and it will make your 8.7 folder, which will look in here. It'll have a GUI, which is here, and then inside the GUI you will have the flash, and inside the flash, there you go. That's what the XVM looks like inside your World of Tanks folder. Okay, so now you've copy-pasted your XVM stat into your World of Tanks folder. You've copy-pasted the 0.87 and the XVM inside your resmods folder inside your World of Tanks folder. So you go World of Tanks, resmods, and then you copy-paste the XVM into here. So you've made sure that you've gone to the Dokkan website and you've downloaded Dokkan and you've installed it, because you're going to need that, otherwise XVM won't work. So now, how do you load the game? Well, it's about this xvmstat.exe. This is what you actually need to use. So what this does is this actually replaces your World of Tanks launcher. So I've got mine on my other monitor. I'll just drag it over here for you for a second so you can see it up on the screen here. This is my xvmstat.exe shortcut. And as you can see, it runs my World of Tanks inside 8.7 for the current one. So what we're going to do is just double click, and then World of Tanks will start up. Here's the XVM load window, and then it launches World of Tanks.exe. And there we have it. We've loaded into the game, and we will have XVM, which allows us to, for example, remove an entire group of your crew from a tank and to place them back in with 2 clicks. very, very, very useful. One of my favorite things about XVM. Also, you're going to have all the stats in game. Okay guys, so once you followed that, your XVM will look completely vanilla, i.e. it will look as if you just installed it. Now, one of the files that's very important to me that I actually haven't released in quite a while is my XVM custom config. You can find it in 0.87 GUI Flash. There you go. This is what my XVM custom config looks like. It's quite a fabricated text file. This will provide a lot of confusion to you, but basically you can edit it using XVM editor. And as always, I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in XVM editor and I'm going to click here. And then wow, there you go, it appears. I would just load my XVM config file into here, and then I could customize it to my desires. For example, I'm going to open my one. Here we go, copy paste that. I'll open my XVM file. You can see it's QuickyBaby. I call this Vanilla Plus. So there's lots of different ways to be able to edit your XVM. You can change absolutely everything about it. And so that's how you can customize your XVM file. However, if you want your water tanks to just look like mine, you can just go to that Mediafire download page. They'll be putting in the description down below. And then you can simply replace your 8.7 folder with mine, and then your water tanks will look just like mine. So again, just to highlight the key steps for you. 1. Download Dolken, install it. 2. Download XVM stat, put it in your World of Tanks folder. 3. Get XVM and install it into your ResMods folder. 4. Go to Mediafire and download the QuickyBaby 8.7 zip and replace your 8.7 folder inside your ResMods folder with mine. 5. If you want to change anything about my config, you can go to modxvm.com and go to the config editor, open it up, and then edit it here and then save it. As always guys, thanks a lot for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.